This is a Blend Extra. Today we're going to highlight a grocery store that prides itself on being locally owned and operated. And right now, Sentry stores are celebrating a big birthday. It's number 60, and Carrie Jean-Pierre is with Albrecht Sentry in Delafield. How are you doing today?
Good.
Good to have you here. I love visiting Sentry. It usually ends up being the one in Wauwatosa.
Yes.
I don't often get out to Delafield, but you really try to make it a very personal, kind of superior shopping experience for people, don't you?
It really is. I mean, all of our stores are independently owned, so the owners are in the aisles, and it becomes where you say hello to customers by name. So it really comes back, when you think of 60 years, that's how they did that 60 years ago. We've really stayed tried and true to that, type of customer service.
I think that's wonderful. The Sentry Foods is a group of 22 stores, right, that are independently owned and operated, and they're all throughout southeastern and central Wisconsin. That picture cracks me up of the guy, because I know you also pride yourself on having a great meat department. You say best meat in town. But it's 22 stores, all within central and southeastern Wisconsin, right?
Right. And they're all, like I said, independently owned, and many are with families from second, third generations running the stores. So, I mean, it's personal. We're very passionate about what we do because it's our livelihood. And, when you live in that community, you care about everything in that community, and you want to make sure that you're putting back. And
serving the people of that community, which I think is great. Let's go back to a little bit of the history, because Sentry got their start in 1953, I think it is, right? And it was operated and supplied by the Godfrey Company.
Right. And so they were a family also, and at that point they were just operating all the stores, and they weren't owned by independent owners. And then they ended up selling to a company called Fleming in 1988, and then at that point a lot of the stores started becoming independently owned, and now we're with Super Value, who basically supplies us with all of our groceries and helps us with all our advertising and supports us in that way.
Okay, so when Fleming went bankrupt, that was in 2003, that's when Super Value took over,
Correct.
right? Okay.
Correct.
They bought the name, continues to supply and support, but that tradition of being locally owned and operated continues today. So from the beginning, it's always been like that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's wonderful. When you talk about running a store like this as a family, and then you live in that community, you feel that your customer base is that much more important, I think.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it is something that we talk to them on a daily basis, and when they even need special items, we will say, hey, we'll go look for that, and we'll get it on the shelf for you.
And that's actually happened to me.
Good.
I've talked to the owner, and I've said, I really want to see this at the store. I think it's going to be really popular. The next week I go, it's there, and it sells, and I'm excited to see it time and time again.
Yeah, and that's how we're different. I mean, it really, like I said, goes back to how it all originated. It's about, that personalized customer service, and it's about, the passion and commitment of owning a store. You're proud of it, and you want to make sure every day, I mean, it's clean, and the shelves are full, and that there's the products that you're looking for.
Mm-hmm. You've seen a lot of competitors come and go over those 60 years, but you've really hung on to this tradition. You pride yourself, I mentioned, on the best meat in town, which is fun, and that personal shopping experience, and that's what people have grown to expect when they visit. Yeah,
so I mean, I think it's something where it is a big store, but with a small town mentality.
I think so too.
And a lot of people respond to that.
Yeah, we do What's for Dinner every week with Sentry Stores, which is super fun, and people can always visit your website because you have incredible offers, and the weekly ad that's going to run is going to feature a lot of super deals to commemorate this milestone. So thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you.